Why is sharing how much we charge such a big deal in the freelance filmmaker industry? I just don't get it. My name is Luca and I'm a full-time freelance filmmaker based in Bali, Indonesia. Here I run my own media agency and we work with brands from all around the world. I mostly focus on tech gear, travel gear, and some live music. So we're gonna cover exactly how much I charge as a baseline for each of these clients. Obviously, every different project, it's different. They want different talent, they want different locations. So it's a bit hard to say, hey, I charge this much for X amount of work, whatever. This should give you a pretty good baseline of how much I charge. And I just don't understand why so many people keep this secret. I think by keeping this secret, we either overcharge or we undercharge clients, and then we end up in a mess. So I'm not saying you should not do any work for free, but you would probably get to a point where you know that you're worth something, your work is worth paying for, and that time you're not gonna know how much to charge. And you're watching this video and now you know how much you charge. So let's get into it. The top 3 kind of work that I get are usually video production campaign for tech company or travel gear, product video and social sharing of videos, which I'm gonna put that together. And 3 is live music events, as in DJs, festivals, live acts. So starting from the video production campaign for a product, this could be a gimbal, this could be a backpack, anything. And usually this is very hard to price in my opinion, because it's hard to tell the client exactly the cost of location, talent, whatever. But this is a baseline without any of those costs. So this is literally just the cost that I would start with for my services, for my video production services. So for anything that doesn't include me traveling anywhere else, so I can shoot in Bali and within the reach, usually 1 or 2 day shoot, I charge $2,000 US. If they want anything else specific, like maybe like a 3-4 days production, then that goes up to $3,000 as a base. If then that includes any travel to a different island, different country, whatever, then obviously they're going to cover the cost of travel, as in flight tickets, but also the cost of my time while I travel. So if I take a day, let's say, to get into the location that I have to shoot, then obviously I have to charge them for that day, because it's a day that I can't really do anything else because I'm traveling to the specific location. And in that case, I usually charge 500 USD per day or 250 per half a day of travel. This is kind of the overview when it comes to video production for a campaign. If then we're talking about a video production of like a social video, that could be reels or something like that, then I usually start from 1,000 for 2-3 little reels. If again, I can shoot them in one day, one location. If they want different locations and different days, then obviously the price will scale up, and if they want talent or anything. But if we're talking about me creating reels or even me sharing reels, usually I start from $1,000, and then if I have to post on any of my channels like YouTube, Instagram or TikTok, even though they're not huge, I usually charge from 200 to 400 USD depending on the brand, depending on if I have to share a link or all these things. So that's pretty much my baseline when it comes to pricing for anything video production as a filmmaker. I also do work a little bit with live music. It's not exactly what I want to be doing in the future. To be honest, it's too much work for not enough money, and it's a lot of travel. It's very hectic, and it's fun and hype, but it's not what I want to be doing. I obviously want to focus on YouTube and do travel related content for brands. But since I do get a little bit of work still in, I'm happy to share with you guys. If any of you do live music, DJs, festivals, concerts, whatever it is, usually I start from $1,000 US per show, which doesn't include any hotels, travel, food. It's literally my fee to go to the concert, live music event, whatever that is, shoot, edit, and deliver. That's it. And from every show, depending obviously on the act that you're shooting, I usually deliver 2 or 3 little clips, like live clips that could be, like an edited 15-second clip or whatever. And then I deliver a 30 to 45-second after movie recap, whatever you want to call it. And I do want to specify that this fee is not always the same. It depends on the artist, how big the artist is, how many days we have to waste with the artist during the tour, whatever, I was just in Australia for almost 9 days, where I also had 4 days off. and I had 5 shows, and I chose not to charge for the 4 days off just because first of all I like the guy that I work with and I'm gonna keep working with him eventually in the future, but also I was there to see friends and family, so I kind of took it like a holiday and it was very nice. But in that case, if they book me for like a multi-day tour, I can also pick to usually just lower the price a little bit just to, you know, keep my budget within their budget and still get the gig. So these are very indicative budgets, but I usually use this as a baseline when it comes to pitch the client. As I said, every single client is different, every single project is different. It's hard to say like, oh, this video is gonna cost this much, but I hope that by me sharing these little insights, you will hopefully learn something and hopefully go and charge your clients the right amount without undercharging and making some money, because the starving artist is not a thing anymore. We should be making money, and we are. Until next time, like and subscribe, and catch you in the next video on 2-3 days, whatever that is.